First up, we need to install Java or the Java Development Kit. So I just Googled for JDK. It'll bring me to an Oracle site. I'm going to click that. And what do I want? I'm going to click Java 19. I'm going to make sure I select Windows if I'm installing on Windows. And I can install pretty much any one of these. I think I usually go with the MSI first. I click that and download it. Now this is for at home. You do not need to do this if you're in the school. If you're in the school, you're going to go to the Start menu. You're going to go find a File Explorer. You're going to go to the S drive, click on Students, click on Business, click on Programs, and the Java Development Kit is right here. So click on that and install it at school, download it and install it at home. Okay, while we're here and we just installed JDK, we can install Java or Eclipse. Now Eclipse is an IDE. That's sort of like a notepad, a glorified notepad for Java. You actually don't need it. You could just use something like Notepad and type out your stuff, but Eclipse has a lot of features that will help you code. So we're going to double click on this and we're going to extract it, and we're going to put this in the C drive. So on the C drive of your computer, there should be a folder called Eclipse. Once it's unlocked there, you'll see that's the Eclipse executable that we will run to install Java. Now, one of the things that's kind of frustrating is that we'll have to go here every time to open it. I think you might be able to bring this into your Start menu, or yeah, if we go right click, we should be able to send to desktop. You might be able to find a way so that it's easier to launch, because otherwise you're going to have to like go to C and double click on Eclipse right here. If you're at home, you're going to want to go to Google Eclipse. I'll make sure I have the link on our thing. Eclipse download should bring us there. Yeah, eclipse.org, Eclipse IDE for Java developers. You can download Windows 64-bit or 32-bit, probably 64-bit is what you need. You can download and install that at home. Okay, so now that we've got it installed, we're going to try and make our first Java program. I've got a Hello World example on our page, so I'm just going to copy it. Now let's open up Eclipse, and you might have a wizard, but just close it. So if it has any pop-ups, you can just close them. I'm going to go File, New, Java Project. And you can call your project FirstProgram. Okay. Make sure the location is in your H drive. So I don't know if that's the default. I want to go Browse. I want to go to my H drive, which has my name in it. And I want to make a new folder called Java Programs. And that way, even though Eclipse is on my C drive, my programs will be saved in my H drive. So if I move from computer to computer, that'll be fine. If you're doing this at home, that won't be such a big deal because it'll be on the same computer and you'll just email your code back and forth. So I want it in my H drive under a folder. I can keep everything default. I do not want module clicked on. I want it clicked off. So let's hit finished. Now that's just a project that holds my files. I have no source code yet, so I'm going to go File, New, Class. New class, and again I'll just call it the same name for now, FirstProgram. Capitalization matters in Java, so capital F, capital P, that's what I chose. I could do differently, but I have to then do it in the code. And usually classes have capitals in their each word. Actually that's in the wrong spot. That needs to be under name, not package. And I can go finish. Now I'm going to paste the code that I got from the page, right? Copy, paste, And there, the code is in there. Now let's see if it runs. We're going to go to run. The selection cannot be launched. There are no recent programs, so it can't be run. And actually, this will happen a few times, especially when you copy-paste code from people. My Java file is called FirstProgram, but when I coded this, I called it Hello Swing. So a lot of this is common. I kind of did it on purpose. The name of the file, FirstProgram, has to be the name of the class, right here, and right here. Okay, so we're just gonna do hello. We're gonna do FirstProgram instead. FirstProgram. I'm gonna copy that because it'll make it a little bit easier for me to do it. And then I did do it here. Now let's see, it should run now. Run. Okay, and so what this becomes is a frame. The frame says hello world, and it draws a circle, and actually I think there's a hidden oval underneath, and we'll talk about how this code works. So that's the code that does that, and that tells me that everything's run. We'll talk about the code in a separate video.